Our game requires at least 2 players to participate. 2 dice are used in the game, and player use the numbers player 1 and player 2 to distinguish the order in which the dice are rolled. After determining the order in which players roll the dice, any players enter the number of steps they want to achieve, and each player in each round can redeem the corresponding moves through the combined points of the 2 dice they throw. And combined points are called convertible points, steps. Steps is a number between 1 to 6, while total steps is combination of the steps of each round that the player determines at the beginning of the game and determine the victories. And start with the player 1 and roll 2 dice. The sum of the points of the 2 dice is called redeemable point of the current player in the game. When the redeemable point is 6, 7, and 8, the player cannot redeem the steps from the current round. And if the redeem point is 3, 4, or 3, then the step is for 1. And the redeem point is for 4, the step is for 2. And for 5 is 3, 9 is 4, and 10 for 5, and 11 for 6. And if the player rolled at 2 or 12, the game will randomly generate 1 to 6 number as a step for their score. And at last, they will compare who got the largest total step. The larger the total step, who got the larger the total step, who will be the winner. And that's the rule.
Here's our code. The code first initializes the starting player. In the case, the player 1 is starts the game. And the lines promote the current heir to enter the desired total steps required to win the game. The player is identified by the variable current player. And the lines roll the 2 dice and calculate the sum of the dice. The sum is stored in the redeemable points, and when the redeemable points is 6, 7, or 8, the game skips to the next year. Next player. And we use the continuous statements keeps the remaining code in the loop and goes back to the start of the loop. And here, finally, we use we can calculate each redeemable points, and we can compare it. We can compare each other, and finally we can find which one is winner. So this is our basic logic of the code.
Okay, so like Grace and Simon said, Grace was responsible for the overarching topic of the game, and Simon did the core part, and I was responsible for the UI. And I'm going to show you guys how this game is going to play with. So, okay, so here's the app, and it asks you to click the roll dice to begin, and you can choose which one ever you want to play first. So if you play the roll dice for player 1, you just roll it, and here's the sound effect, and you got the redeemable points of 3 and the total stats of 1. And if you select for roll the dice for player 2, you end up with a 7, which is the part of 6, 7, 8. You end up with a total steps of 0. And now you can compare them with whichever have the higher steps. So the one with the higher steps will win the game, and that's basically it. And 应该没了吧？OK。
然后